Hello YouTube and welcome to a video by the Unlucky Lads. This will detail the raid intel skips and black box locations on critical, regular and low for the Project Titan raid on Ghost Recon Breakpoint. Thank you as always for supporting our channel each week. We really appreciate our fans and hope you'll all continue to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or even donate using the link in our description. We make these raid intel and black box videos every week for you, and your support really does motivate us to keep making them, which allows you to quickly complete the raids and collect the black boxes as soon as the Project Titan week begins. For critical this week, the modifiers will be Darkest Night, Realistic Reload, and Limited Health Regen, which means you need to start by defending the smoky node at Heliport to give you access to the chemical refinery, and after beating the tank titan you can move into Sector 2. Gargoyle will require you to simultaneously press 4 nodes at Salamander, which opens up the arena at Testing Zone. Then Supercomputer needs 2 intels at Forgotten Sanctuary before you can interrogate the guy wearing knee pads at Missile Site Ruins, and then input the password he gives into the basement node there as well. Doing those steps will allow you access to the Titan battle at the building in the sea. After beating both Gargoyle and Quantum, you can advance into Sector 3. For Cerberus, you'll first need 2 intels from Scandium Mine. Then you have to defend the node at Red Phoenix before heading into No Man's Land to destroy the 3 panels. Doing all that will give you access to the raid boss battle at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the raid. And if you're looking for the black box raid chests this week, there are 2 in Sector 1, the first at Chemical Refinery and the other is at Heliport. Then there will be 2 black boxes in Sector 2, the first at Testing Zone and the other at Missile Site Ruins. And finally there's 2 more in Sector 3, the first at Scandium Mine with the last being at No Man's Land. Unfortunately, the Unlucky Lads main creator needs to step away for a short time, so we are looking at solutions going forwards, with the front running being to use AI to assist. Let us know how you find this week's video narration in the comments below. So this week, the critical modifier we'll mention is Realistic Reload. It may sound obvious, but with this one it's important to keep an eye on your ammo and when to reload, because if not, you can find yourself short on bullets when you need them the most. In fact, it might be a good idea to switch to a smaller magazine clip this week, especially if you're like us and favour the 100 round guns but tend to reload before you've used every shot. As for the major talking point for the intel on critical, we think it will have to be the supercomputer trail in Sector 2, because there are a few steps that need to be done. However, given the particular tasks, there may not be much benefit from splitting up the squad, but if you choose to, then we advise sticking in pairs. And if you run into any issues at all this week, please comment below and we'll try to help out so you can finish the raid and earn your rewards. Moving on to regular and low, there are no modifiers and it does just use last week's critical intel and black box locations. When using the intel skips, you can begin by destroying 4 panels at Ancient Harbour. This will open up the circle at the chemical refinery, where you can beat Bow and then head into Sector 2. For Gargoyle, there is no intel required this week, meaning you can go straight to Testing Zone to defeat this free Titan. And Supercomputer just requires the hack and defend of the node at Camp Phoenix, which will give access to Quantum at the building in the sea. Once Gargoyle and Supercomputer have been destroyed, you can advance into Sector 3. For Cerberus, you'll need to press 4 nodes at Lava Duct, which although technically locked can be accessed a number of different ways, including team wiping at the wall to the left of Lava Duct's western gate. However you choose, once you press the 4 nodes at Lava Duct, you'll have access to Cerberus at the top of Lava Shield, where you can complete the raid. And if you're looking for the black boxes this week, there are two in Sector 1, the first at Ancient Harbour and the other is at Heliport. Then there will be two boxes in Sector 2, the first at Camp Phoenix and the other at Forgotten Sanctuary. And finally, there's two boxes in Sector 3, the first at Scandium Mine, with the last being at Prototype Workshop. Now let's take a quick look at the regular and low recap, which as you can see is just last week's critical raid, but without the modifiers and is slightly less difficult. Bear in mind you can still get some awesome rewards playing both of these raids, but only regular will have level 300 drops, because low has a maximum of level 250 for all gear and guns. That's all for now. We hope you've enjoyed our Intel and Black Box video enough to leave a like and comment, plus subscribe or donate if you haven't already. Please also continue letting your friends know about our channel, because all of your support helps drive us to make our content. So until next time, peace out. The Unlucky Lads.